Hello everybody, welcome to Got Nice Gaming. One Way here with a brand new game, Airport CEO, which is available on Steam in early access finally. This game has been in development for about 2 years. I noticed it about a week ago. I put off doing anything with it because I've been so busy lately, and obviously all the things that are going on in my life, of course. But enough of that. I want to jump into this game with you guys right away. I played about 15 minutes just to get used to the controls and the idea of it. Really haven't gotten really deep into it, but I'm hoping to do that with you guys. If you're enjoying this, please leave a like for the video. Helps the channel out. Share the videos. It helps the channel. It's a new thing you can do on YouTube as well. And let's talk a little bit about this. It's like an sim airport or airport sim or whatever it was called. I didn't play that game, but this is kind of like the rich man version of it. It's very deep, very extensive. There's a lot of depth to this game. It takes a lot of understanding and getting used to. There's a lot of little things here, but a game that I like. I like these type of tycoon management games. It's always been one of my things. If you followed my Software Inc. series, you know that about me. I love management games. Let me read a little bit about this for you quickly before we jump into the game. Airport CEO is a 2D tycoon and management game in development for PC and Mac. I play it on the Mac, of course, where you take seat as a CEO of your own airport. You will build the airport's infrastructure with everything from runways and taxiways, gates and tarmac, to construct terminals with check-in, security, restaurants, shopping. You will manage a business perspective of the airport by hiring employees and executives and making deals with airline companies and making sure that ends meet by keeping an eye on the budget and resources. So yeah, that's a mouthful. There's a lot going on there. We're going to jump into this right away. We're going to do new airport, and we're going to take a look at our guy here. Now, I mean, this is early access, obviously, hopefully to give you a little bit more as far as hairstyles go. I'll keep the face the way it is, but dude, I don't have any hair. I'm bald. So whatever. It's just, it is what it is, right? Let's go a little bit darker here. More black here than anything else. That kind of works. Skin color is okay. Eyes are more brownish than greenish. My nose, I like that one. Keep them out there. Suit, a little more casual. I'm not really a big suit kind of guy. T-shirt and jeans for me, you know. If I could do that, I would do that. But again, let's just say this is early access, so let's continue. I like this here. You get to choose where you put your airport. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to take a look. We're going to zoom this in. And you can already see that the level of detail to this is absolutely astonishing as far as I'm concerned. Just this little bit right here. I mean, I could zoom way in. Now, I live in Connecticut. And I'm going to put an airport in Connecticut right here about the Waterbury area. This is a very high traffic area. It's close to where I live. Not exactly where I live. But close enough, and it's a very high traffic area, so they need an airport right there as far as I'm concerned, and we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and name the airport One Way International, because eventually it'll be an international airport. That's the way we're going to start it off, and the code will be OWI, One Way International. Yeah, I like that. Now, airport logo, I mean, there's not a lot to choose from. Again, early access game. We'll just do that. It's nice and easy, clean, whatever. Now, there's a couple of different modes here as far as like moderate, difficult, extreme. Don't even bother. This is the worst job you'll ever have. I absolutely love that. They start you for $250 cash, $250,000 cash. I'm going easy because I'm a wuss. $2 million. You will see I spent easily $500,000 and I didn't even like put a tarmac in yet. So yeah, let's start this way because I want to make it pretty and not have to upgrade a lot going forward, but we'll do what we can. So let's launch it and see what we get. Dear Emp, thank you for our last meeting, and I hope you like your new digs. I know it isn't much, but hopefully you'll do better than the last person who tried to build our town's proud airport. You've got a lot of work ahead of you, so you better get to it. I can't give you any tips because I don't really know how to run an airport, but let me remind you that you have a budget to keep to, and we count on you to get this place making a profit. Good luck, and we'll talk soon, I hope, or my people will send you a message. Yeah, so there you go. Kind of gives you a little bit of a couple things here. We'll say we got it from the Gregor Farnsworth Mayor or whatever. Best regards, yada yada. Kind kind of let you know exactly what's going on here as I start things off for you. F1 gets out of this. I'm going to jump out of that. I will explain the best I can as I go along. WASD moves you around. You can kind of also zoom in and out with the wheel. As you can see, zooming in and out. And we're going to start off very simply here. You have down in the bottom is your kind of construction area stuff, structures, infrastructure, items, your areas for as far as zones go. And yeah, other things here like your bulldozer. So we're going to start with some infrastructure. We're going to do a public road. And we're going to bring this road up a little bit more, maybe like to there. And we'll double click and we'll bring it out to here. And then we're going to build ourselves a road going out 17 by 2. And then we'll do 17 by 2 that way as well. Should be more than enough for what we're going to start here. And I might extend this out a little bit this way to add a little bit of an area for staff and stuff like that. But we'll get into that as we go. So let's do structure. We will do foundation. And I'm going to make a... Let's see how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to go 1, 2, about 3 up from there. This should be enough. 4 up from there. It should be good. Let's do a... Looks like 30 by 15. Should be enough of a structure. Looks like it'll work. And we can zoom in a little bit. And then we got to put in our doors. But before I do that, I want to kind of get my... my infrastructure in here. So we're going to do bus stops right here. We're going to do that'll be 1 off of there, 1 off of there, bus stop there. We'll do 1 off of there, bus stop there. Try to make it as symmetrical as possible is what I'm trying to do here. I'll do a couple of car drop-offs as well. At least 3 there and maybe 1, 2, 3 there. We'll make the drop-off site. There's bus shelters, there's a checkpoint, there's loading sites. This is all this stuff down here. This is a loading site and the construction drop-off site as well. Now, the interesting thing about this game that I need to point out is that you don't have to really go worry about hiring all of your construction staff. There is a contract thing that's like all available for that kind of does all that for you. Now, you have to do sidewalks because... the people will not walk on anything but sidewalks, except for your construction guys. Construction guys do not walk on sidewalks. They'll walk on any surface. But your passengers and your staff, they need to walk on a sidewalk. So we're going to build like a little bit of a sidewalk thingy there. And we'll build a little bit of a sidewalk thingy there. I think we'll keep this open to put pretty stuff in. I don't know. I'm going to figure that out as we go. I don't know if you can add trees or shrubbery or whatever, but... this should be like enough for us right there. Right now we got to figure out our doors. We'll go back to structures and we'll do a large door. And again, I try to make this as symmetrical as possible, but I don't know for sure if this is like the right way to do this, you know? So bear with me as I try to make this look clean as possible. Let me go from this side. 1 and then 2. That looks pretty good, right? So we have a huge area here to come into. I don't know exactly how I want to do this. We're going to design our walls inside too. Anyway, before we go any further, let's have them start working on this because it'll be easier once it's laid down for us. But what you have to do is come over here, you go to your email box, and you look at your inbox, and they give you a whole bunch of messages. So they teach you about the conveyor belt system, and then they teach you about franchising, and then they talk to you about your airside construction. So we have to... Clara Schumann has been hired by the city of Hartford, which is the closest major city to this area, actually, which is really cool that they have that kind of depth through. That's what I'm talking about. There's like a lot of little details here that are very interesting about this game. And then we have Construction Tutorial Part 1. So we have to go and hire a construction company, basically, to do the work for us, which is really cool about this part of it. So we go to contracts, and we can see we have 2 contracts here. Here's a small and a medium. If we look at the medium one, they're 5.9. They want to give you 79 contractors at $5.90 an hour. Not bad, right? And then we have this one here, which gives you 57 contractors at $8.90 an hour. I mean, that kind of looks like a no-brainer to me. If I'm under a budget, I want to go with Brinkley. And they've been around since 1946. And these dudes have been around since 2010. and had to survive the 2012 economic crisis with solid investments and good company management and charging a buttload more than everybody else. I guess I trust these guys at $5.90 an hour. We're going to sign that contract, and that's going to be in my accepted tab right here, which is really cool. So there's also procurement, which is what I was talking about before. I can't even scroll down here until I unlock this. I have to get a procurement director in order to unlock this. This is where you have to kind of go and research some things. You have to research baggage claim. You don't get that automatically. It's not part of the deal in starting things off. You have to research it. You need a procurement director, and then you need to go and research baggage claim and stuff like that. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go to, I think it's shifts, right? The board, no. Staff, no. Now I got to remember how to do this. Staff, no. Operations, that's nope. Construction, there we go. So you got to come into the construction tab underneath operations, and you have to deploy the contractors. Now, you can deploy them one at a time. You can hit control and deploy them at 10 at a time, or you could just deploy all, which is what we're going to do. And the dial tone, and they're making a little phone call saying we're going to deploy all those people. We have available contractors, none so far. Well, that's interesting. That's because I haven't hit the play button yet. This should be time should be moving here. So there we go. So we'll have 1,388 objects to construct, and then we'll have the contractors deployed and everything else, and they'll be coming in. Down here, you'll see that. Whoa, that's interesting. Contractor Shuttle. Well, it looks like these guys are all bunched up and they're not coming in. I wonder why. That's very interesting. I wonder why they got all bottlenecked. Very cool. This is actually something I saw when I was playing the game, just trying to figure out the controls. They're a little bit of a bug, maybe. Something I'll let the developers know about. They've got to fix this. These guys get stuck, and then nothing happens after that. No matter what I do at speed, it doesn't change a thing. They just kind of get stuck there. So let's pause the game. Let's. I'm gonna save the game, and I'll reload the save and see if that fixes it, because it did fix it for me the last time, and I'll see what happens. I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, we're back, and yes, that did it right there. Gotta love them alpha builds, right? I reload the save, and all of a sudden everybody gets out of the traffic jam. There must have been a little bit of a 3-car pileup or something there. Actually looks like a 15-car pileup at this point. That's crazy. But, you know, you're just going to get those little things that kind of happen there. This is my, I think this is the Contractor Shuttle. They're going to come in and drop some people off, which is fine. They're jumping off all the stuff. I think this is what happens here is it needs a little bit more roadway. I think that's why people get kind of caught up. I mean, this bus is driving over a car right now. So, I mean, they got to clean up those little things, right? That's got to be expected when it comes to an alpha kind of build. You got to expect these little things to happen here and there. So these guys will kind of whip around. The bus will come in and drop off the contractors. There it goes. There's all our workers coming in. They're going to pick up the stuff and start building the roadways, which is really cool. They're going in there pretty quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to let them build this up. And then we're going to see, like I said, how we want to lay out the interior of things as we go. Getting my sidewalks in there and everything else. I think as we're doing this, I can kind of lay some stuff down. Now, the detail of this, like when you zoom in, like you can zoom in all the way like this. This is really like super detailed. I mean, this is cool stuff. And I can get really down in there if I want to. So let's go, I think it's infrastructure. No, structures. Yeah, light poles. So let's do a couple of light poles here. So, I probably want to just lay them all across here. From left to right, right? We'll just drop down a bunch of these here along the way. I mean, I don't know. Just kind of put them all over the place. I mean, that's not really symmetrical, but who cares? I can't sit here and have time to count for that. I got time to count all of that. Anyway, we're going to have to build an area in here. Now I got all these doorways coming in here. Like, there's a lot of ways into this place. I think what I want to do is build, so let's go to items, info desk. I'll build an info desk right here, smack dab in the middle of things. As you walk in, you kind of filter into this area, I guess, and it'll be your info desk, right? Because this is going to be the way in, the way out. What I want to do for sure is we've got to build an area where we're going to kind of put that baggage claim, maybe. I don't know. I didn't really plan for that when I built these doors in here, did I? We're going to have to make a secure area for sure. So I think what I'll do is I'll do this. We'll go all the way across like so. And then we'll bring this down to about there. And then we'll go across there. So this is kind of be the area where the gates will be. This will probably be the baggage claim area right around here. Looks about right if you ask me. And we'll put a couple of doors in here too. So we'll try to make this as even as possible if we can. We'll put a door right there, and we'll go 1, 2, 3 out from there, and then we'll put one like kind of in the middle. So 3 doors out of the baggage claim area. That looks like it's about right? That's nice looking. I could dig that. Got our information desk. And then we're looking at items here. So we have like a check-in desk. You have security checkpoints, small security checkpoint, boarding desk, obviously, your secure zone exit, and then airport screens. We'll put a few of those in here. We're getting all sorts of alerts too. So I guess we'll put a couple of these like right around the info desk, right? This way we can see those. And then we'll put like some in between the doors on either side, right about there or so. Right, that should be enough to see who's coming in, who's going out, arrivals and departures. We got a huge area here, so we got a lot to work with. We're gonna have to zone this out a little bit better, I think. Build a couple of more walls. We'll build a nice security zone right here in the middle, more or less. I don't know if we'll get the airport completely finished and up and running by this end of this episode, but we'll do the best we can. Let's see what we can get going here. Infrastructure. I don't really have to worry about any of that right now. We got plenty of sidewalk area. We need to build a sidewalk down here, I believe, right? Or no? Yeah. Let's kind of just clean it up a little bit while we're figuring other stuff. Oh, I'm thinking about other stuff here to what I got to do. But then they're going to put the light poles in, and they're going to put those things in. They're going to build a wall here. They're working over there right now. Items or walls. So let's think about this. So I think we'll put our... I think I'll put the check-in desks along this wall here, and I'll build a wall straight across here, kind of filter everything this way, and then we'll build like a security area right around here. Yeah, that sounds like it'll work. So let's do that right now. Let's start building the wall, planning out the wall at least. I'll bring that across, say about... should be a good area, a good spot right there, right? And then we'll bring this up. And I'll box off this area for security reasons. I mean, security area. It's kind of huge to start off with, to be honest, but this way we can kind of grow into it, right? And then we will do some doors. Of course, R to rotate the doors. Let's pull that about 4 off of there. And then about 4 off of there. That is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll put one like smack dab in the middle somewhere. Right? Oh, like, you know, my perfection. The perfectionist in me wants to get it like right smack dab in the middle of everything. But you know what? If it's a little off, it's a little off. I'm not going to go crazy about it. Anyway, they are working. I don't know what they're doing. What are they doing? Temporary ID. Oh, that's really cool. There's no demand for any construction. What are you talking about? Look at all of the stuff that I have to build. Are you guys kidding me? I don't understand. They're just kind of like hanging out. I have a lot of stuff to build. What is going on? Contractors on site. Construction in progress. 250. That makes no sense. Total structures 240. Objects to construct 251. Total items 11. I mean, you got things to build. Build them. I don't get it. Yeah. How do I force somebody to go to work? Can I force you to go to work? Sam Thompson. Matthew Harris. They all got the same thing going on. Nobody wants to do any work. That's insane. What are you doing? There's no ban for any construction. Alright, curious. Anyway, I'm going to continue working on my my building here, and I'll figure that out. I might have to reload again, but that's fine. Let's go put some items in. Maybe it'll kickstart them if I put some stuff in here. So, I don't want to put that too close to the door where people are walking in. Maybe I put these up here for now. Okay, poor planning on my part. I don't want to put those too close to the door, because then you're going to get all, like, jumbled up in there. Put that, like, that. 2 of those should be more than enough for now. I really wish these guys would start working. Starting to bug me a little bit, I gotta be honest. And then, oh, there are plants. You can do plants. Office desk. We're gonna have to build an office, I guess, at some point, right? And areas. Do I make this the secure area right now? Let's see what's going on here. Airport is closed. No runway exists. I don't care about that. What's this say? Oh, those are all the construction tips. Oh, golden opportunity. Pay quick. What is that all about? I don't even want to know. I got to be honest with you. Let's go check our emails. I got 7 new ones. I have private client sections of well-known bank here in London. One of our accounts hold a balance of 15 million pounds sterling. This looks like one of them scam things. That's pretty cool. If that's what that is. Yeah, it's like one of those scam emails that you get about, you know, like, you know, nobody's claiming the money type of thing. That's pretty funny. You know what? Let's get rid of that. We're going to delete that. Saved. Yep, trash. That's exactly right. Operations. Now, I don't understand what's going on here. Maybe I dismiss all of them. Let them all go home. And then I'll just call them back in. I mean, I don't know. It's really bugging me a little bit, I gotta be honest with you, that they just stopped working all of a sudden. They're all gonna hang out by the bus. Oh, and the buses got caught again. So this is a problem. I don't understand why this keeps happening, but that's a problem. That's something that they gotta have to fix. Alright, let me try reloading one more time. Alright, so the cars are going again. I mean, I don't understand why they keep getting bunched up over here. That doesn't make any sense to me, but we're gonna speed things up a little bit here. Kind of get things rolling. I mean, there shouldn't be anybody dropping off or anything right now because there's just nothing going on. The airport is closed. I don't even have everything constructed yet. I don't know why they stopped construction, but that's a little annoying to say the least. And things keep getting bottlenecked. I don't know if you can open this road up to be wider. Let's try that, actually. Let's see what happens when we do. Open this road up to be a little bit wider. I don't know what that's going to do, but we're going to have to call back in operations. Let's go back to construction. Let's deploy all our contractors again. And then they should get to work. And now they're going to build that road again. There we go. Well, that's good. That does not look very good, but... Alright, sorry for the weird cut. Got a phone call. That was the doctor, actually, which is kind of important stuff. I do not like the way this road looks. I gotta be completely honest with you. It looks really stupid, but I'm gonna leave it like this for now until we figure out what's going on with these cars and buses and stuff like that getting all bottlenecked. But now they're starting to do construction again, which is what I'm loving here. This is looking pretty good. We're gonna put our check-in desks there. Now we gotta figure out our security. So we'll do a small security thing. Must border an open and secure zone. I maybe have to wait for this to be finished. I don't know. So let's let them finish that stuff. Maybe we can do boarding desks. Must be placed inside a secure zone. Okay. We know that. So we're going to do that too. Let's get this area all kind of secured out there. We'll do all of this. We'll do all of this here secure, and then we'll do all of this here as secure. All of this will be a secure area, right? Right. And we'll let them finish doing that. We'll speed up time a little bit, let them get going. Let them finish the work, And then we'll figure out if we can get our security checkpoint in there. Not yet, I can't. Open and secure zone. Yeah, I think that's what's going to have to happen. Security checkpoint. Yeah, that's a huge one. That's a normal size one. Boarding desk, airport screens. We're almost done with that stuff there. That looks good. Everything is constructed. Let's slow down time. We're going to add doors in here too, actually. So let's go to structures. We're going to add in some doors. I think what we'll do is we'll add in a door there and there for now. And we'll let them get to work on that. And they are working on that, right? A couple of dudes are working on that, okay. And let's see if we can actually now put this stuff in there. No. Must border an open and secure zone. Alright, so I figured this out pretty much. We had it to kind of have this border the zones. Like, look at the zones here. Hit Z, you can see the zones. You had to kind of have this border this zone here to this zone in an open way, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we did that, and that kind of happened there. And I don't know what these guys are doing. There's no demand for any construction. Again, this is happening. Where I don't understand why this is happening. These guys are moving about now. What are you doing? I've claimed a construction order. Okay, so they're getting to work again. Good. Start moving. We want to get this done. We got to work on queues as well. This is going to be interesting to work on the queues for this. Build a queue. So we're going to do that. That. Gotta kind of snap these here. Make these queues long enough. And go like that. And that's that. And then we'll do this one. Build a queue. And we'll have it start this way, right? And loop it around a couple times here. And that's that. I mean, that should be good enough, right? And they have like walking way over there. There's plenty of room over here as well to kind of do things. Let them do that stuff. They're building all of this here. That's good. These guys are working. I got way too many construction guys right now. Let's dismiss a whole bunch of them. Let's get rid of about 40 of these guys. No, not dismiss all. Son of a gun. Maybe not. Oh, maybe I didn't dismiss all of them. I don't know. Yeah, I think I dismissed all of them. Whatever. All right. Like I said, we're figuring it out. I'm learning as I go too. So, I mean, by all means, guys, leave any comments or stuff like that below about all of this as well. If you guys have any tips or tricks as to what to do here, let me know. I want to know for sure. Now, let's see what else we got to do here. Let's do items. What do we got to add in here? We have security desk. We have the boarding as well. So I think what we'll do is we'll figure out where we're going to put our other stuff first, right? So infrastructure, small runway. Let's figure out where our runway is going to be. Should we put it like that? I think that'll be good. Small runway. And we got that, right? That's all done. Let's do tarmac. Actually, let's do a small stand, right? So we're going to start things off very small. Put one there. And we'll put one, a couple of spaces away right there. So we're starting off very small is what we're going to do. Let's do a little tarmac here. Let's put tarmac in there. And let's put tarmac like that. And then tarmac like that. And then like that. I think that's wrong because we have to do, yes. We need taxiway. We need a taxiway. I may have built this too close. All right, so let's just destroy all of that. And then what we're going to do is a taxiway node, right? Ah, there we go. Start there. We'll do that. Oh, no. And that connects those. Okay. And I think we got to build taxiway foundation. Like that. And then we'll just bring it all the way out across like that. Right? Bring it all the way down to the end there. And then we'll put this over here like this. And we'll wrap that up like that. All right. So we got that going there. Let them start building that. Let's call the construction people back in, because I sent them all home. And then we don't need 79 of them. There we go. That's how you do that. We'll deploy 20 of them. We'll get them in here to do that. And I think that's going to put a break in this one for us. We've been doing this a little bit here. I don't want to go too long. But you guys let me know what you think of this. And we'll continue on. Leave your comments and stuff like that. Let me know if you have any tips or tricks to what I should be doing here, or how we should clean this area up a little bit. I mean, it's huge right now, but it's something we want to grow into going forward, right? And we'll figure out the layout of this a little bit better as we go. But thanks, guys, for stopping by. Leave your comments below. Leave a like for the video. We know that helps. I will see you around the channel, and bye-bye now.